Well folks, hello. I have to say it's been a very slow start to the year for me. This is my first video of the year and we're into the middle of April. And I'm heading up a Corbett that I've never been up before called Ben Vrackie. Just about to start the steep part. Lovely little loch here. I've actually considered camping here before at this very spot that I'm standing. Obviously not in the path, but you know, around the area of course. And I've got a full signal, so it's something maybe I'll consider in the winter. Maybe tomorrow. There's actually a circular route in Walkin Islands, I think, that circles this loch. So maybe I'll take that on the way back to the car and have a wee look. But anyway, my focus now is getting up Ben Vrackie itself, getting another Corbett bagged and hopefully getting a high level camp. I need to kind of get up there before this weather turns overnight. Low clouds are forecasted and a wee bit of rain, so I'm hoping it does not come. A wee bit disappointed about that. I was going to take the drone up and get some drone shots, but yeah, never mind. Not going to say anything else. There's a lot of catching up to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on getting up here. I've got a few hours of daylight, plenty of time, and once I get the tent up, I'll do a wee bit of catching up, you could say. Well, I'm almost at the summit of Ben Vrackie, nearly there. That steep part was fairly simple actually, the path was very good going up. And yeah, I'm just looking for potential spots. In front of me, what a view Ben Vrackie that is. I hiked Ben Vrackie just before the car park was upgraded. It's a shame you've got to pay and display, and I think there's no overnight parking now at Ben Vrackie, so yeah, I'm glad I done the camp there when I did. A beautiful walk though. Yeah, let's go and get this summit bagged. I think the rain's coming on. Well, this is the summit, everyone, of Ben Vrackie. I've no idea how many Corbetts I've done, to be honest with you. I think every Corbett I've done, I've camped on. I really like doing the Corbetts for wild camping. I just think they're good. But yeah, for a nice day trip, you can't go wrong with this. This is fairly straightforward getting up here. Nice views. Feels kind of remote up here, you know. You can obviously see some of the roads, the A9 in the distance. In fact, it's actually the view up Ben Vrackie from the A9 that's kind of brought me towards this hill. The last month or two I've been thinking about doing it. Worth saying, it's well, I didn't see any signs. Looks like you can park overnight, didn't see any pay and display machines or anything. I wasn't really paying attention. I might regret that if I go back tomorrow to a ticket on the window. But yeah, looking around, it does look like there's a few rain showers kicking around. So I'm going to find somewhere to pitch the tent now, but lovely. It's one of these stones with a plate on top of it that tells you all the different mountains or hills in the area. I quite like that. But I do know most of the hills in Scotland from here anyway. Right, I'll go and find somewhere to pitch the tent. Alright folks, so my tent's finally up. Hilleberg Enan tonight. I've not had this out for a while. And you would have seen me just sort of backpack out there. I thought before I start setting things up inside the tent, I would show you my sleeping setup tonight. I've got a mixture of summer and winter kit for the sleeping setup. So this is my winter pillow from Thermarest. As you can see, it's a decent sized pillow to take camping, and it does roll down to a reasonable size. I usually just put it right at the bottom of the backpack and then pile stuff on top of it. It fits pretty well, to be fair. This is my summer pillow from Sea to Summit. It's a regular size pillow. It's okay, but for those longer nights, we're kind of starting to get more daylight, but if you're going to be lying in your tent for a while, this isn't the most comfortable pillow to lie against, whereas that is. But for those quick 3-4 hour sleeps during the summer, this does the job. I mean, like, usually if you're doing like a big summer hike, you're quite tired anyway, so you can probably sleep on a rock off a summit cairn, or certainly I can. Sometimes I'm just done in after a long hike with camping gear. I mean, just look at my Ben Vrackie trip last year. I'll put a link on the screen right now. Just look at the state of me at the end of that hike. I was done in. So that's my two pillows. I've got the Jetboil Zip. I've been using this now for 4 years and it's still solid. Probably one of my most reliable pieces of kit that I've ever bought. This is new though. Never used this. Well, I have used it, but like I've never like used it on a YouTube video. Got this for Christmas from my uncle. So shout out to him. It's actually his birthday in a couple of days. I need to remember to get him something. Anyway, back on track. These are down boots that you use inside the tent to keep your feet warm. I do suffer from cold feet sometimes in the tent, so they have helped, to be fair. They've made a bit of a difference. Thermarest Neoair XTherm. This is my winter mat. I've got the Uberlite, but I just don't think it's quite warm enough for that yet. It's still kind of like pushing -1, -2 on the Monroes and Corbetts now, so I'm going to take that. This is where the changes have been made. This is my summer sleeping bag. Thermarest Hyperion, -6 limit, 0 degrees comfort. I've took the inner liner just in case it does get a bit cold. Between the two of these, I'm probably, -5 I could probably take it down to. So yeah, I think it's to go down to about one degree tonight, so it will be a wee bit cold out the tent. In the tent it should be not too bad. Anyway, I'm going to set all this up, and finally I can enjoy just the views without a heavy backpack on. Alright folks, that's me all just set up now and chilled out. Brilliant. So it's time to do the update on the channel. Yeah, it's pretty simple guys. I've been doing other things at the weekends and going out camping. There's a singer I listen to called Beluga Lagoon. I've been going to some of his gigs. I've been doing a few Monroe hikes with friends. Just been doing other things at the weekends, like I said, and unfortunately I've been having issues with my GoPro Hero 11 with it not connecting to my Rode Wireless Go. And anyone who watches my channel will know that I do a lot of tripod filming like this, talking away from the camera. It's just how I film. People like it, people don't. It's just personal preference. This is how I like to do my YouTube videos these days. And the most important thing is the microphone connecting to the camera. And my GoPro Hero 11 kept muting for some reason. It was just not, like, it was connecting to the microphone, but there was no audio coming off the mic. It was just muted whenever I would review the clip. So GoPro have been very unreliable the 4 years I've used them. So I've bought a new action camera called the DJI Osmo Action 4. This is kind of like my first proper attempt at using the camera. I've had it a good few months. It's just, like I said, I've been doing other things at the weekends, so I'm just hoping when it comes to editing this video, everything's fine, you know. And if I need to make adjustments for future videos, then I'll just need to do that. But I'm hoping that I'll get everything right first time. Fingers crossed. I don't really care. This video's going on YouTube. As long as it's acceptable enough, it's going on. But yeah, a few people have been asking where I've been. So, nothing to worry about. There'll still be videos on YouTube. I think anyone who's watched me long enough will know that this is just the way I am. It's why my channel will never grow. It's why I'll never go full time on YouTube. It's just the way I am. I can't commit to weekly videos, but when I do upload, we all know that it's Wednesday at 4 PM. Alright, so I'm going to do one of these little walking talks. You can see the tent behind me there. This just lets me show you the area. You know, a wee bit easier, to be honest. You can move the camera around to suit. So yeah, this is obviously Ben Vrackie. Awesome views up here, by the way. It's quite open, like there's not a lot of minerals around it. There's a lot of like open countryside, not obviously that's Ben Vrackie, but like if you look over here, it's a lot of countryside, there's not a lot of peaks around this. It kind of reminds me of Ben Wyvis a wee bit, you know. Ben Wyvis is kind of isolated a wee bit. This is kind of the same, But like I think I've already mentioned, you can see like Schiehallion and that over there, Ben Lawers. It's a really nice place. There's like 3 different summits, so you've just seen the cairn there behind me. The other cairn, I'll turn you around. The other cairn is there, and then there's the true summit there. So it's like 3 different summits, and then like between all the summits, there's like different like camp spots like you could kind of choose. Like over there's kind of flat. I've obviously picked up there. It's kind of out of the way. There's a lot of flat ground for bigger tents between that summit and the true summit. So when you're at the true summit, just kind of look towards Ben Vrackie and you'll see the flat ground. It's a nice place, great views. But as I said, that view of Ben Vrackie is amazing. Alright folks, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to film anything else tonight. There's one other thing I could maybe film, and that's just me making my Wayfarer meal. A nice wee dinner. Beans and sausages, very tasty from Wayfarer meal. I really like the beans and sausages. But how many times have I filmed myself making up a Wayfarer meal? You know what I mean? I just like to talk rubbish and just have something to talk to when I'm by myself, and the camera is usually that option. But I'll either film it or I'll catch you all tomorrow morning. Not sure what the weather's going to be like. It's so unpredictable tonight, but at least it's not to be too windy. So I hope you've enjoyed the evening, and I'll either see you tomorrow morning or in there for one more video. But I'll probably just see you tomorrow. I think I'll go for the top zip. Right. There you go, there's a view. Well, good morning folks. From inside the tent. Oh, we've got a bit of a cloud inversion out there, and I really can't be bothered going out to look at it because it's one of those miserable mornings anyway, you know. It's kind of pointless going out and taking it in. It's about 6:15. I'm going to start packing away in about half an hour, try and get off this little mountain for about maybe 7, the back of 7, get back to the car for about 9, half 9 at the latest. But no, it's been a good camp. It really has been enjoyable. At least I got some nice views up here before the weather did turn a little bit overnight. It's not terrible, it's just kind of disappointing that I've got an inversion, but I can't really enjoy it because of the rain. Although, I don't know if you can actually hear it, it's not like the heaviest of rain, but you know, still enough to kind of get you wet out there. So I'm gonna go out and get the boots on, and I'll just see what I've got. Get some waterproofs on, of course. So I'll see you when I get outside the tent. So here is this morning's views. It's not the best morning, to be honest. It's not when you say that, but you've got an inversion below you, but Obviously the best view probably is over to Benaglo again, because the clouds are lower this way. Have a wee look, we'll get up to this cairn. What a miserable morning. Yeah, I mean, it's quite disappointing because it's been good weather all week. Finally get the chance to go out and it's back to, I wouldn't really say rain, it's kind of drizzle. Yeah, it's kind of moody, isn't it? Just clouds everywhere, below me, above me. And actually now starting to get onto this hill now, unfortunately. Matter of fact, the actual true summit of this hill is in the cloud, but where I am, I'm not in the cloud, so I'm kind of happy I picked this summit now. But I'm going to, well actually like I said, I think anyway, I'm going to be packing away very soon and try to get back down to the car for about 9, half 9. So I actually think the next time you see me, I'll probably just have everything packed away. I think everyone knows what I'm like in the morning, I just get on with it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take everything down. I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm quite happy with what I've filmed on this trip. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I'm going to take everything down. Well, that's the camp finally done. Done and dusted. I just need to get back down to the car, which is only going to take me a couple of hours probably even less than that. It's not a big walk back to the car today, but overall it's been a very enjoyable camp. I probably just needed to get on with it and get out. Finally I've done it, and hopefully that will be me out maybe at least a couple of times a month now, doing some videos for you. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, you know what to do. Click the like button to support the video, click the subscribe button to support the channel and future videos, and get involved in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this location. Thanks for watching, and until the next trip, take care.